So what we have here is the Azolt G Reformer special half mechanical switch. So I got an email from the people at Azolt asking if I would take a look at this keyboard, especially because I'm a mechanical keyboard nut. If I would take a look, and the words half mechanical really intrigued me, so I thought I would give it a look. Let's do an unboxing. I'll tell you all about the feels and how it works and how it looks, all that stuff. Once we get inside of there, so the first thing is the exterior of the box. There's some sort of robotics head happening under here, and here this is called the G Reformer. We can see a picture of the keyboard there. Here you can see the mechanical axis. This is trying to describe how this works. With the keycap over top of it, the cover for the switch, the silicone layer, and the waterproof conductive film. This is a picture of the keyboard inside, obviously. Something to notice there. It's also got an ISO style big ass enter. I'm sure we'll talk about that more in a bit. Some other interesting stylistic changes happening along the top. But before we get too far on the box, I'm going to push this back a little bit and switch over to the action cam, as there's some stuff on the side of the box here. You see how it's kind of on the side there? That rolls over onto the top, so you can see that there's like instructions along here, and those read like this. F1 is open the standard music player. F2 is decrease master volume. F3 is increase master volume. F4 is switch master volume on off. It's like a mute button. Stop music video is F5. Jump to the previous track is F6. Pause continue F7. Jump to the next track is F8. Open the standard mail. Open the standard browser for F10. Open and deactivate. Deactivate the key lock on the keyboard. And F12 is not used. While we're looking at this side of the box, let's just have a look. Looks like there's 3 more blanks, but they're not blanks, they're typical things. And 3 dots there. Don't really get it. On the side, we have some of the detailed description, and it says under a kg symbol for kilograms, it says a very stable, heavy keyboard, 3 selectable backlight and adjustable brightness, media functions, flexible half mechanical keyboard, switches, replaceable keycaps, and supports multiple OSs. Nothing much on that side, some warnings. Same thing again on this side. And that was that crazy side panel thing I was telling you about. Backlight color, blue, purple, and red. Lifespan, 10 million. USB connected. The dimensions, the weight is just shy of 1 kilo. The dimensions, with the stand up, I was trying to figure out what that was. 43.5 centimeters, 14 centimeters, 3.5 centimeters. There's their website, azolt.com. Okay, time to get inside of this. In terms of graphics on the outside of the box, you can see that this kind of like robot head and stuff, and this over here, kind of to denote gaming. It's kind of a typical move. You notice I was calling that out the other time. Last time when I was looking at the Disco, that they have a very minimalist box by comparison. Okay. Oh, just trying to get it. Oh, there we go. Now, I always love the user manuals, especially a big hefty one like that. Wow. Wow, that's a beautiful color manual. Congratulations on your purchase of the G Reformer keyboard. Let's just see here. Wow. 21 pages of... Wow. Wow, that was 21 pages, and then we switch over to German language. That is probably the biggest, nicest manual I've ever seen in a keyboard, to be honest. That's pretty special. All right, let's pull the keyboard itself out. Just checking inside the box here that there's nothing else in there. Nothing else in here. Oh, no, that's just a little piece of cardboard. All right, just before we get too far into it, you can see there's a braided cable here. It's a nice braided cable. It's actually very nice. Fixed cable, and there's a metal back. It's quite cold to the touch. I'm touching it with my fingers. I just felt a keycap drop off there. Well, neat for sure. Unlike a lot of the stuff that I expected. It doesn't exactly look like the one on the box because it's missing a sticker. It's missing a sticker right there. You can see the space for the sticker, but there is no sticker. Not so far as I can tell anyways. There's nothing else in the box, is there? No. The escape key has already come off, so I might as well talk about this. This is an ABS shine-through keycap. It's very, very thin. By comparison, this is just a. Here, I'll put these two down and switch to the close-up cam. You can't really see that there, can you? Signature plastics on the left, the typical keycap, or the Azolt keycap on the right. I'm just gonna put this on. Yeah, that works. So it is Cherry MX compatible. So let's just have a quick walk around here. It is definitely a fixed cable on the back here. You can see it's a full-size keyboard. On the back side, it's metal with a lot of screws in there, and a couple legs. That's plastic. That's metal. It's very nicely designed backside. This is plasticky on the front. Some unusual choices with the key layout here. Let's talk about that because it's like I've been avoiding talking about it this whole time. This is a non-standard bottom row, even though they're the. You know what? Maybe it is a standard bottom row though. No, that's definitely non-standard. Wow. What the? So what I mean by a standard bottom row is that the bottom rows can have a standard size, which is 1.25, 1.25, 1.25, a 6 1/4 space bar, 1.25, 1.25, 1.25, 1.25. So 3 1.25s on that side, a 6.25 space bar, and 4 1.25s on this side. That means you can easily find a replacement keycap set for this. This is quite a bit different. This big ass space bar, yeah, it's quite different. I'm going to try to put this back together just quickly so we can keep going on with the review. It's going to be difficult because I've already knocked these springs off of it. I think I got it there. Okay, that was quite complicated. All right, I'm going to put this escape key back onto it. And let's give it a little typing test. Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's better than a rubber dome, but it's not a mechanical keyboard. Here, Steph, why don't you guest finger your fingers in there?
Weird. Different. It's just different.
Yeah, I might go just grab a rubber dome keyboard that I've got in the other room. Just by comparison, here's a full rubber dome. Just go ahead, give that a.
Oh, that's dead. There's no nothing. This at least has like movement and feedback. This is just like a thunk and it's like really shallow. So this has height and some feedback, whereas this is just awful.
So you'd say this is bad.
Try. If there's no space, it's flat, it's
Okay.
dead, it's yuck. That at least has some height and a bit of feedback, even if it's better than rubber dome.
Okay, but let's come back. Let's go one step further.
Oh no.
Let's go one step further. Would you?
Yeah, but that's.
Would you compare it to?
Cherry.
Would you compare it to a linear cherry?
No, there's something else there.
Okay.
It's like you can feel the depression. When you do this, it's just straight up and down. This, you can almost feel like there's a depression of something.
Okay.
Do that. You do that.
Yeah. I'm going to jump in and do it too. So this.
No, but just push one and one because you can. That's just smooth and straight. Whereas that, you can feel a.
Yeah, it's
you can feel the.
Because this hits the bottom and stops. Whereas this, it's like it increases pressure as it hits the bottom. Okay, that's interesting. One more to try though, because the obvious comparison with a rubber stopper at the bottom of it would be that one.
I don't know.
Okay, let's try this again.
It's a different. It's a different sock entirely.
It's a different sock, but is it?
That just feels like it's more solid. That feels like it's not. Does that make sense?
Sorry, that feels really solid. That feels like it's not.
Yeah, like when you push, it's sort of like, I don't know. This is light and this is like heavy solid. This is like sort of light and.
But weirdly, I got to say they're in the same world. Now I know that
Don't say that. That's scary.
No, but I can imagine that that's what they're trying to do. It's like they're trying to create a topre. I feel like that's what they're trying to do anyway. Well, I'm surprised that I went that far because I thought these were going to feel just like rubber domes, and they don't. They don't, do they? I mean, when we compare that to the Dell keyboard, that doesn't feel like the Dell keyboard.
No, there's a difference.
There's definitely like a major step up. But I got to say, like, some weirdness. Why would you make it cherry compatible and have cherry compatible little stems when you have a non-standard bottom row and a big ass enter, which is completely non-cherry compatible? It's an unusual decision and one that I will need to ask about. I'm gonna plug this puppy in and see about the lighting effect. I know I will have alienated a lot of people at this point. Right now, there's a lot of people out there who are like, did you just compare a $60 rubber dome, half mechanical, with a Topre? The answer is yes, I did. Okay, well, let's try some different lighting modes. There you go, the lighting modes. Would I spend $60 on it? I don't know. This is a weird keyboard. It's kind of halfway between two worlds, being neither fully one nor the other. For $65, would I recommend it on Amazon? I don't know. I think for $65, you could also pick up. There is some neat stuff happening under here, though. You could also pick up. See, the lighting is actually under the switches. Do you see that? It's kind of neat. It's like happening all the way underneath here. Maybe it would be better if I pulled this one up. You see, it's happening down on the bottom. Would I recommend this board over something else? I don't know. A QFR is kind of the same. It's the same sort of price. I think I'd rather have the QFR, but if you already have one of these, it's probably not a bad choice for an introduction to what mechanical keyboards could be. It'll probably get you getting some keycaps or thinking about keycaps anyways. It's a bit of an anomaly. I'm not sure that I'm going to like... I still don't understand why you'd have cherry compatibility and then have a non-standard bottom row. Or the big ass enter. There's some unusual choices for sure. For sure. Well, that was the Azolt half mechanical keyboard G Reformer with LED backlighting. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tune in next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.